Hey guys, this is another Sailor Moon update. Well, this is actually part one of my entire collection that I plan on filming. Like I mentioned before in one of my previous videos, I said I wanted to make a big video with every single item in my collection that I've collected thus far. I'm filming this separately because actually I call this section of my collection the Trinkets, which mainly consists of brooches, necklaces, charms. These two lunch pails here that I showed in my previous video are full to the very top of all GE merchandise and whatnot, the whole shebang's in there. I mainly fill these up because I feel that they would look too cluttered on my bookshelf, and I mean I've decided that I never wanted to open them, so I mean just keep them in storage, I guess you could say. But yeah, and I got a new bookshelf, and I'm not gonna show it off in this video here. So yeah, just wait for part two. It shouldn't take me too long to do. I'm not even gonna go into detail on everything. Detail on everything will be in this video here because I feel that these wouldn't be shown in the entire video. I would just, swipe right through them and just be like, oh, this isn't here, this isn't that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. These here, I finally was able to get my hands on the rest of the bootleg necklaces. Here, as you can see, the detail is really nice for bootlegs. I know I know some owners that also have these are very pleased with the quality that they are. I myself also would agree that the R brooch could be a little bit lighter in color, but then again, it's whatever. They're so pretty regardless. The very first brooch here has a flaw, I think, that the little hook is on the corner when it should have been on the very center there. I don't know if the red ruby or gem right there is interrupting it from going there in the first place, but I picked these up at my local anime store. They were all in stock at the time instead of buying them from eBay. And they all came in this purple box lid thingy. I would have liked a little variety maybe with this, like with this one here. I actually want to find out more. If anybody has anything on these, please let me know. I'm interested in knowing if there's anything like along the basis of this mold here that was made. Like the Supers brooch could be a little bit bigger. I would imagine it being like the rest, like the other three. But, I mean, they're so cute. Why ramble on? And, these are just for collection purposes. I don't plan on wearing these anytime. I wear jewelry. These here, I finally got my hand also on these bootleg, what are they, charms? It opens up like this. Well, first, here's the box art. I feel like they could have done a lot better job on this. I feel that maybe they could have used something along the basis of these here. But, I mean, it's the item and the quality of that's inside this box that really matters, I suppose. But, it's just this at the bottom. These are popping up on eBay. They're, I assume, pretty popular right now as well. And when you open it, these charms are what's inside. They're really, really detailed. They do have some flaws on how they appear in the anime, or maybe, I don't know, like charm that I would expect to be pink or something like that. If it's Mercury symbol, it's always going to be blue. No big deal, though. I mean, they're still pretty. I wouldn't mind actually wearing one of these in a necklace. That would be pretty cool. I would wear Neptune's mirror, even Mars's transformation wand, the space sword, the cosmic spiral moon, Hatorotu, as Artemis said in the very first appearance of it. But yeah, these are definitely collectible. I would definitely recommend these to any fan. And I forgot to show this at the bottom. They do come with their very own chain. You can probably hook them all up. I never opened it. It's for display purposes only. Guess I never plan on wearing any jewelry of these. That's just me. Definitely a nice pickup for anybody, any fan out there. So we have that. Quickly, I'll go through these. I never got a chance to show these off. These are actually Mexican comics from Mexico. Throughout my past week, if you remember me showing off my S brooch here that I got in Mexico, I picked up a few things along with that. These comic books were part of it. Also, the Artemis, the Luna, the Mars, and the Venus plush, but that'll come later on. Oh, excuse me, what can I say? These are really surprising to see. These are pretty much the same thing as the mixed comics that are here in the US, but these are the pages are in full color, and instead of being like the original manga art form, these are actually like screen capped. I understand there's a Japanese book on that. These are the same thing, except in manga background, if that makes sense. These are very, very old comics. These came out probably like in 1995 or 1991, because I remember it. If I remember correctly, I was told Sailor Moon aired in Mexico probably around, well, actually around the same time the US aired, because they used some of the same names that they used in the American English version. This here got me a little bit curious to look more into the Mexico merch here. It says here that enter to win a chance to win the Super S movie. So, I mean, I'm assuming there's officially released Sailor Moon merch in Mexico. I have never run into anything that's official over there. Everything there is bootleg. No tea, no shade, but you know, I was super surprised. I got these at a comic book stand and an anime store, I guess you can call it, called Pika Shop. It's really popular in downtown Mexico, where they sell a bunch of anime there. These were about $6 each in USD because of the rarity. You won't find these anywhere else. Originally, they cost 12 pesos, which is probably equivalent to maybe $1.25 back in the 90s. I know 10 pesos is $1 in USD. These here, I forgot to even mention it, are the remaining few episodes, or the remaining chapters of the very first season. These here, which this is where they fight the Doom and Bloom girls. This is part of the very first one. As you can see, they only have 4 inners here. And then it just goes to the fight with Beryl, which I'm assuming is that one there. And then it goes on to the R season with the Doom Tree here. And this is the very first episode of the R season. And it goes on, as you can see here, with Moonlight Knight. Yeah. And I only have a few volumes of that. It varies from the R season to the last section. Oh, I can't even talk. With the Dark Moon Clan in here. He had pretty much the entire set, but he wouldn't even, the guy who was selling them wouldn't even give me a bargain on these. Because, I mean, if they know that you're an outsider, then there's no way they'll make a deal out of it, because, you know, they know most foreigners have cash on them. So, and he did have the entire, he had the entire R season, and he had the entire first season. But I told him I was very interested in these. The moment that I told him I was very interested in these, he decided to actually keep the rest of the first season, because he automatically, it snapped in his head, these are rare. So, yeah, this is just most of the R season. And like I said, they're colored manga, screen capped, if you want to put it that way. They're all in Spanish, obviously. And they're just, you know, nothing out of the ordinary, nothing really special. But they're really nice to collect. And if I go back, I will definitely be on the lookout for these. I told the guy if he ever picks any up from whatever source to save them for me, I'll definitely be coming back for that. But yeah. And I know there are some of these that pop up on eBay. I was kind of surprised to see them, and they weren't that expensive, but they were activity books, not manga. And I don't know, just something that really didn't catch me. It was the Stars arc too, but they went ahead and did all of the series in comic book form, which is great. I would have showed you guys what they look like, but they're all like sealed. I was dumb enough not to make a video or take pictures of what they really look like. But there's that. Really nice collectibles too. Here, I was just showing these off because I keep these in a binder in my my Sailor Moon card binder, which in a previous video you'd see every single card I have and sticker. These are just folders, double-sided folders, yeah. And like I said, these wouldn't be mentioned in the video really, because they're all in one section of my collection case. I wouldn't have time to really take them out. These are shopping bags. This fabulous seller on eBay that I like to think that I make good friends with. I bought a lot from her. She included the first round. I bought a Sailor Moon and Chibi Moon perfect petite doll set. She sent in this bag, and it's really, really cute. I fell in love with it once I received it. It was nicely packaged in here. The second purchase I made was the Eternal Sailor Moon Excellent Model. I think that's what they're called. And I asked her, would you please be able to include more of those little cute bags? So she was nice enough to throw these in, a few postcards from Tokyo, where she's from. And these are really, really pretty, you guys. These are adorable. My favorite has to be this one here. These, like I said, these are just like I'm assuming party favor bags or birthday gift bags. I don't know. It's like something you'd find at a what are they called? What's that crown place called? So I can't think right now. But yeah, I keep these. She threw them in for free after everything I brought from her. I also bought the cutie model dolls things. I don't know. But thing is, she threw these in there. That was really nice of her, and they're adorable. Actually, this soccer anime, I saw it in the first time in Mexico when I recently went. It was playing like at 5 in the morning. And I think I've seen this one on Nicktoons somewhere. But, yeah. These are adorable little bags.